Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Lee Finnegan to defy Jack Finnegan. Meanwhile, Luna Nozawa hides as Liam Spencer grills Bill Spencer. Luna will have to scramble formally again. Liam stops by to see Bill. Now, Bill formerly faced some questions from Will Spencer. During that discussion, Will mentioned knowing Bill was working from home a lot from Liam. Will allowed that Bill working from home had commodity to do with Luna. All Bill would say was he was working on a special deal. So, Will might report back to Liam what Bill said. Liam will be concerned and will pepper Bill with questions as Luna eavesdrops. No matter how on track Liam is with his questioning, Bill won't admit to anything. Bill outright lies to Liam's face. Liam might suspect that his father is lying but wouldn't be suitable to prove it. So, while Liam will be frustrated, Bill will take redundant way to make sure his secret stays under wraps. This might involve moving Luna to another section of the house, or perhaps giving her a bedroom as a cell. Lee compared Luna's DNA with Tom Starr's liver. The two weren't a match, which means Tom wasn't Luna's real father. Still, Lee thinks she knows exactly who sired Luna. Lee couldn't get the verity from Penelope Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park. So, Lee will summon Jack to her office coming. Just because Tom isn't Luna's father doesn't inescapably mean Jack is. So, one quick way to resolve this would be for Jack to agree to a maternity test. Still, detergents don't really work with that kind of sense. So, is Jack really Luna's father, and if not, also who is? Daphne Rose continue her plan to divide Carter Walton and Hope Logan. While Steffi Forrester Finnegan thinks her plan is reliable, Daphne's pride might need to be taken down a many notches. Some tight spots are on the way, but we've got a quick programming note to pass on first. B&B will be pirated for presidential induction content, but the show will be back for further action with a brand new occasion once Tuesday rolls around. At Bill Spencer's place, he'll have another caller that leaves him scrabbling to get Luna Nozawa out of sight. Luna will have to hide from Liam Spencer once he drops by to check on Bill and see how he's really doing. B&B suckers know Bill's jest has been raising some red flags for those closest to him. It's unusual for Bill to stay out of the office most days and keep to himself, so Will Spencer formally showed up to Calf. His father. Maybe Will passed along his enterprises to Liam as well, since the sisters frequently have catch-up sessions over lunch. Of course, Liam will have worries of his own, since he knows Bill's substantially been working from home, so he'll put Bill through an interrogation. Although Bill will act like he's just been enjoying some time on his own, Liam will misdoubt that his pater's telling him the verity. It'll feel like Bill's cashing commodity, but Liam may not be suitable to put his cutlet on what it is. Luna's name may come up as Liam reflects on how important Bill wanted her to be his son. Since Luna outfitted the maternity test and committed plenitude of horrible crimes, Liam may wonder if Bill's still feeling torn up over all that. Bill will deny that anything's wrong and act like he's history all the Luna drama, but he'll intimately be hoping no bone finds out he got her out of captivity. Luna will continue serving her judgment on house arrest at the Spencer manse, so that secret will blow up in a big way sooner or laterly. Speaking of secrets blowing over, Lee Finnegan is induced that her proposition about Luna's natural father is correct. Now that Lee has proven that Tom Starr isn't Luna's pater, she settled on Jack Finnegan as her top father suspect. It wouldn't be long until Lee processed Jack to the sanitarium, maybe under the guise of a mysterious exigency. Jack will act like this is all a big misreading at first, but will he ultimately admit to an affair with Poppy Nozawa? Anyhow, Lee's going to demand a maternity test and force Jack to prove whether he's Luna's father formally and for all. That said, the show's also left the door open for John Finn Finnegan to be a father seeker. Finn was awfully close to Poppy back when they were both living with Lee and Jack when he was in council, so that's worth keeping in mind. Whatever the case, Lee's going to make a vaticination about Jack being the biopater. And will contend on this DNA test ASAP. There's much further Luna father drama to come, so stay tuned for updates on all the shocking news and major fallout. Ridge Forrester just got some uplifting news from Justin Barber, so let's dive into their rearmost phone discussion. Ridge was easily excited by the details Justin was participating from the other side of the call. After telling Justin that it was inconceivable news, he encouraged the attorney to keep pushing because he still wants Hope Logan and Carter Walton out of his office. Though it was a transitory moment, that discussion could prove to be relatively important. Had this scene been drafted else, Ridge might have replied to disappointing news by snapping at Justin to ameliorate his sweats. Rather, it's apparent that Justin is formally strategizing, a plan that could yield significant results, and he gave some details that got Ridge agitated. Maybe Justin has eventually discovered a loophole that could challenge Carter Walton's authority and put an end to this LLC preemption dilemma. This might give sapience into Steffi Forrester's plan, which could lead to a significant reversal. It's possible that Steffi's strategy involving Daphne Rose could boomerang, allowing Justin to step up as the idol for the Forresters sooner rather than laterally. There seems to be an unforeseen shift in Ridge's station, suggesting he's auspicious about Justin's plans. The Forresters are likely compensating Justin free-heartedly to break their issues, so let's stopgap he delivers for them in the future. Steffi might be a bit too confident regarding her own scheme, which involves breaking up Carter and Hope, and Daphne's eventuality to break their problems. Carter and Hope are brimming with overconfidence regarding their ambitious schemes, which raises the possibility that Justin might be the one to put a stop to the chaos. Anyhow, of the outgrowth, Justin is likely to reconnect as he continues to pursue this strategy, just as Ridge advised him. This could pave the way for indeed more promising developments, depending on Justin's capabilities. The ongoing commercial fermentation ain't last ever, so we'll keep you streamlined with prognostications about Justin's coming moves. Ridge will continue to calculate on Justin to resolve issues for the Forresters, so keep an eye out for further updates. Poppy Nozawa hoped and wished and supplicated that Bill Spencer was her son, Luna Nozawa's father. When it was revealed that Luna faked the maternity test results and that Bone Bill was her daddy, it sounded that grifter and occasional musician, Tom Starr was he to be, right? At this point, if Poppy told me what time it was, my response would be to double-check and look at my watch. Does she ever speak the verity? It doesn't feel like it, and her family, Dr. Lee Finnegan, has been telling us this each on. Since Luna boggled Tom, his organs have sat on ice, and it was just now verified that his liver isn't good enough to use as a transplant. Lee requests that his liver be brought to her office, as well as a vial of Luna's blood. She's doing her own maternity test and confirms that Tom Starr is indeed not the father. Did Poppy really lie, or will this news shock her? Lee calls Poppy and demands that she come to her office, and she shows up ready for a fight. It turns into the usual "why do you detest me, why are you so mean to me" Lee discussion, and so Lee begins to fill her in. She tells her that she has had questions eating down at her for times, and she has decided to get her own answers. She informs Poppy that Tom Starr is Aunt Luna's real father, and she knows, because she did her own test. Lee says that she has suspected the verity for times and grounded on Poppy hiding her face in shame. She too knows exactly who Luna's real father is. Poppy isn't oblivious, she has prevaricated again. Grounded on Lee's response, it seems like her partner, Jack Finnegan, is presumably going to be the daddy. It doesn't hurt that it has been verified that Jack is on his way back to LA to stir effects up. If he's Luna's father, that would explain why Lee has had so important abomination for her family, and why name-calling has no way been beneath her.